7 years.
Is he rich?
Yeah.
I guess.
I love my husband.
For 7 years, Josie Potenza had everything.
Nothing I wouldn't do for you, baby.
A luxurious home.
You're the only good thing that ever happened to me.
A privileged lifestyle.
Make a wish.
And a marriage that made it all possible.
Mrs. Potenza?
Yes?
It's about your husband, ma'am. Did your husband have any enemies?
Tony was a schmuck.
Outstanding debts?
Did anyone offer a reward in this case?
Disgruntled business partners?
Smile, Jake. The police are taking your picture.
You think if anybody would have benefited from his death?
You're going to be a very rich woman.
He's gonna say that I paid him to kill Tony.
Did you?
Oh my God.
I mean, who had motive, baby? You or I?
I think Jake killed Tony. He wanted Tony's wife. He wanted Tony's money.
In a world where wealth can be seductive,
I love my husband,
beauty can be dangerous,
and I would have never hurt him.
and secrets can be deadly.
I'm telling you the truth.
No one has more to gain
Josie's not the type to commit murder.
or lose than a rich man's wife.
I came from fairly humble beginnings from upstate New York. I'd never even been on an airplane before. In 1971, I threw everything I owned into a charter service.
In a world where great risks can bring extraordinary rewards.
We've grown 37 countries worldwide. The most important thing to me these days, family. Mine, yours.
Tom Mullen has succeeded
He's so shy. Next month he's doing the underwear billboard in Times Square. Ow!
beyond his wildest dreams.
I have your son. Give me $2 million, or you'll never see him again.
Sean!
Your only priority is getting your boy back. As for some sign that he's alive, is he indoors? Is he outdoors? Who's that?
How many kidnappings have you worked before?
10. Got back 7.
What went wrong?
If I were a betting man, I would bet on the people who pay.
Did you bet on the ones where you got back a corpse? Hello?
They had him right where they wanted.
Yeah, he hung up.
You don't know where he is. You don't know him. You're the FBI and you don't know. Get him!
Until he did
Is our son dead?
Don't ever think that.
what they never expected.
Been on your TV, Channel 5. Keep watching.
Tom, you're on.
The whole world now knows that my son was kidnapped. Sean, if you're watching, we love you. This is what waits for the man who took him. This is your ransom. This is as close as you'll ever get to it. Instead, I'm offering this money as a reward on your head.
Take it back.
No.
Tell him that you were wrong.
You think I don't want him back? You think I wouldn't do absolutely everything to get him back? Sean?
I want to listen.
Mel Gibson,
I don't get my son back, I ain't gonna dedicate my life to tracking you down.
We have an eye on him. A white male armed with a handgun.
Rene Russo,
Who got shot?
Gary Sinise, Delroy Lindo,
Everybody, hold your fire!
You still have a chance to do the right thing. If you don't, then God be with you, because nobody else on this earth will be.
I want to talk.
You kill him! You kill yourself! Hello! Give me back my son!
directed by Ron Howard.
No matter where we are in our lives, especially if we're adopted, we can't help but feel that there's something missing.
Mel and Nancy had a typical marriage
Honey, you think we're ever gonna have sex?
Definitely.
until he made a decision
Aren't we good enough parents?
This is about my real identity. It's about my background.
to find who his real parents are.
I'm Tina Kalb.
Tina is with the adoption agency, where you adopted me.
Why does he have to do this roots thing?
We're going to San Diego in the morning.
The mystery of your unknown self is about to unfold.
Hi! This is your half-brother, man.
Oh, man.
Tina says that most women who gave up their children for adoption in the 60s were independent, free thinkers.
Oh, God. God.
Valerie's not your mother, Mel.
Of course she's my mother. We have the same forehead.
How could you make a mistake like that?
Look at this, Mitch. This is my son.
I always wanted to learn how to drive a big rig.
Miramax Films presents
You thought this Fritz Boudreaux was your father, but in fact he's not your father.
the story of how one man went searching for his roots
This is not the way I planned this trip.
Well, I think you're doing a great job.
and got tangled up along the way.
Which one of you is Mel?
Me.
Is that Tyrant your mother?
You're attracted to her, aren't you?
No.
Is there something happening here that I haven't been clued into yet?
Ben Stiller, Patricia Arquette, Téa Leoni, George Siegel, Lily Tomlin, Alan Alda, and Mary Tyler Moore.
Kind of remind me of my mother.
Ow! Flirting with disaster.
I want you to consider my age and ask yourself how I maintain
Mom, why are you
this.
doing this?
Now it's your turn, David, and you must play as if there was no tomorrow.
David could be one of the truly great pianists.
No music teachers.
Oh, perhaps you'd like to think about it.
How much are you prepared to give to your music, David?
David,
Everything, everything.
Everything. I've been accepted into the Royal College of Music.
do you think you can just do as you please?
It's one of the finest music schools in the world.
I want to go, and you can't stop.
I'm your father, who has done everything for you. Don't do this to David. You mustn't stop him going.
Here you go. You will never be anybody's son.
Old enough to make up my own mind.
I'm your father, and this is your family.
I've seen enough to suggest moments of genius. Genius? Rachmaninoff. Are you sure?
It's the hardest piece you could ever play.
Well, no one's ever been mad enough to attempt Rachmaninoff. It's monumental.
Am I mad enough, Professor? Am I?
Don't you just love those big fat chords? You have to tame the piano, David, or it'll get away from you. It's a monster. Tame it, or it'll swallow you whole.
You're David Helfgott.
That's right, Beryl, that's right.
Do you still play?
Oh, I mustn't. The doctor said I mustn't. It'll all end in tears if I misbehave.
I've got someone staying on weekends. He's a child prodigy.
What's he like when he gets to know you better?
Oh.
What's the matter, David?
It's a blank. It's a blank. It's a blank. It was all such a long time ago.
Willie Conway has come home.
Hey! You remember Elle McPherson? Hey, Elle. Willie Steve! Hey!
You still seeing that chick in New York?
Tracy, yeah.
What's the deal?
To make a major decision.
You got a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Do you want to get married?
I think so.
Are you not engaged?
No.
And seek advice from old friends.
We need models.
Models, what do you mean?
Models, we need models. They're beautiful, they're rich, they travel a lot, so you don't have to spend that much time with them.
But in a town
What is that?
That is unbelievable.
where the men have a lot to learn.
Jan.
Paul.
Jan.
Paul?
Jan seeing some meat cutter. What kind of future can she have? This guy, he cuts meat.
You plow snow.
At least meat you can eat.
And the women have a lot to say.
It's a little late.
You're gonna end up 80 years old, drooling in some nursing home. Then you're gonna decide it's time to settle down, get married, have kids. What are you gonna find, a cheerleader?
This could be the weekend.
Wanna go home with me?
No.
Be perfectly honest with you, I don't find you the least bit attractive.
Really?
Really? So now you wanna go home with me?
That could change everything.
You should wait till you're ready, till you meet someone who excites you.
Can you think of anything better than making love to an attractive stranger in the middle of a frozen lake with just an oil light to guide your way?
Matt Dillon, Lauren Holly, Timothy Hutton, Rosie O'Donnell, Max Perlich, Martha Plimpton, Natalie Portman, Michael Rappaport, Mira Sorvino, and Uma Thurman.
Oh, look at this. You like that?
Oh, Dad.
These are Silicon City. I could hang my overcoat on them.
Beautiful girls.
You guys, as a gender, have got to get a grip. Otherwise, the future of the human race is in jeopardy.
Directed by Ted Demme.